In this series on how I record, edit, and mix my personal audiobooks, and how you upload your audiobook to YouTube, like I did. In step number 2 out of 10, create individual folders on your computer for each audiobook track you'll convert to video. And trust me, you want to do this. And basically, it's actually done inside the same book folder that you wrote your book, designed the cover, recorded the audiobook. In fact, we're going to put this in a folder called Audiobook Videos inside your video folder, which is also located in the folder where all the files go that are related to your book. So let me show you how to do this right now. And literally, it takes a minute or two. It's not long at all. All right, here we are inside SoundForge Audio Studio where we recorded the audiobook. And I'm just going to go to File, Open, and show you here are all the audiobook track files that we recorded for the audiobook. And yours might look different. You know, chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3, whatever yours looks like, that's okay. But we want to create individual folders for each of these audio book tracks, and we want to put them inside the video folder and audiobook videos for YouTube, okay? I'm highly into organization, if you can tell. So let me just go back. Here's the book that we recorded. And here's the video folder. And here's a folder I created called Audiobook Videos for YouTube. And this is all empty. So we're going to be creating individual folders for each audiobook track. And here's how I do it really fast. I'm going to go back one level and I'm going to right click. And I'm going to open in new window. I'm going to open this folder in a new window. I love this feature. I'm going to do a video just on this one feature. Right click, open a new window. When that happens, a new window opens up. And let me just shrink this a little bit for us. And what I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to open up another one. But let's go back to audiobook, and I'm going to open in new window. Isn't that a great feature? And here's that window. And I'll tell you why I do this in just a minute. Okay? Now, watch closely what I do. Now, as you notice, I've got these two windows, and they're side by side. I've got the audiobook videos for YouTube folder open, and then I've got my Wave recording and editing folder open, which contains all the titles for the audiobook tracks. Watch this very carefully. What I'm about to do, and if you want to time me, go ahead. This won't take long at all. I'm going to create individual folders inside the audiobook videos for YouTube folder. And I'm going to do this really quickly because I know how. And I just like to do things fast. Do you see this right here? New folder. Watch this. And just real quick, do you notice we have 18 items in this folder? 18 items. Okay? Watch this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Can you guess the next number? 16, 17, 18. Now, all we did was click this little new folder icon and created all these new folders. How fast did that take? Under a minute? Okay, good. Now, here's the next thing we're going to do. And again, trust me, you want to do this. This is what I did for all of my audiobooks. And I'm so grateful that I did. Okay, now we're going to come over here, and I have this file name right here. And all I'm going to do is right click, and I'm going to go all the way down to rename. And all that does is just open up the title so I can actually edit it. If I wanted to change this, I could, but I don't want to. All I want to do is just highlight this whole thing and right click and copy it. And I'm going to come over here and I'm going to do the same thing. Rename. But then instead of this name, new folder, I'm actually going to delete it and then paste the title. Just like that. And then I'll click anywhere outside and then bam, there you go. Look at that. I named this folder properly and the exact same name as my audio track just by highlighting it and copying it. Now you could access the title of this audiobook track several ways. You could double click carefully and it does the same thing. It opens it up so that you can copy it, come over here, double click carefully, and I could just highlight this and just paste right over it. And look what I'm doing. I'm beginning to create folders, individual folders for each audiobook track that I want to build a video for. So let's do this really fast. I'm actually going to hit the F2 key on the keyboard. F2, highlight, copy, select, F2, paste, bing, bada boom. F2, highlight it all, copy, come over here, F2, highlight, paste, click anywhere around here, bing, bada boom. Take a look at that. Now, I'm going to accelerate this a little faster. I'm actually going to use quick keys. Control C, copy, Control V, paste. Okay? So I'm going to F2, Control A, highlight all, Control C, F2, Control V, paste, click anywhere, bing, bada boom, F2, Control C, select my new folder number 6, F2, Control V, paste. Do you see? This is so easy. So easy. And I'm just repeating the steps. Copy, select, rename with the F2 key, paste, Control V, click anywhere outside that title, bing, bada boom. This is so easy. How long is this taking? Not long at all. In fact, I'm actually going to kind of speed things up so I can show you just how quickly this can really be done. And I'm hitting the F2 key, and then I'm copying, Control C, and then I'm selecting and I'm pasting. Select, F2, Control C, select, F2, Control V, paste. And again, all I did was hit this rename just so I can access the title. And then highlight it, copy it, come over here, select, again, rename, and just paste right over that. We are doing great, and we're almost done. Rename. Rename just gives us access to be able to edit the title. And all I want to do is just highlight everything, copy it, and then paste. And we don't need anything for the silence. We're not going to create an audiobook track just with silence and upload silence to YouTube. So I'll leave that as is, but I'll come over here and I'll delete this. Just delete it. Done. We have actually done what I just told you to do. We created individual folders for each audiobook track in our audiobook. And we deposited those folders inside a real nice folder called Audiobook Videos for YouTube, which is located in our video folder, which is also located in our book folder. You know, this is my book here, Motivate Yourself to Succeed. But imagine it's your book. This is where our covers are, the pages, printer files, audio files, ebook files, photography, video, and we've got our audiobook videos for YouTube, and we just created the individual folders for each audio track. We're ready to go to the next step in this process. Come on, let's check that out right now. Good job. Wasn't that easy? How long did that really take? It didn't take long at all. All right, up next, step number 3. Copy each Wave audiobook track file individually into its respectively named folder on your computer that you just created. Come on, let me show you how that's done. And that's like so super easy. Come on, I'll show you how.